Hey guys, how are we all? Welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Cancer for the third week of October 2021. This can resonate with your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign. Obviously, I could be reading for yourself or for your love interest, the one that's on your mind, so please use your own discernment and kind of flip the roles. If the reading resonates or if parts of the message resonate, then that's awesome. If it doesn't resonate, then it's simply not your message. So please take what you feel fits and leave the rest. Check out the Sun, Moon and Rising Venus placements so that you get a full, more rounded picture of what's potentially going on for yourself or for your love interest. Okay, guys? So let's get into the reading, shall we? What's happening for Cancer? So I am available on TikTok if you're interested. The account I have over there is called My Way Tarot 444, and I use the same profile picture that I have here available on this YouTube channel. But please do not get scammed by anyone out there, guys, because there are people out there trying to impersonate my account, etc., and potentially try to contact you via WhatsApp for a reading, etc. But I'm not available for personal readings, so that's absolutely, most definitely not me contacting you, okay, guys? So please be careful out there. So what can we get for Cancer, please, for third week of October, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus? For love, please, for love. Okay, let's see what we got for Cancer. Oh, King of Cups, beautiful. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, water sign. What's going on for Cancer? Oh, sorry about my hand. I know it's not nice to look at. I burnt myself as I was cooking the other day, and yeah, so sorry about that. So we have the World in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Leo, with an Aquarius, with a Scorpio or a Taurus. Five of Cups in reverse, more water energy. We have Temperance here, so Sagittarius. More Sagittarius energy here, fire energy, with the Judgement, and one more. That's too many. The Cancer. Oh, beautiful. King of Cups. I mean, King of Cups, but Ace of Cups, but it landed on the King of Cups. That's what I was trying to say. Bottom of the deck, the Nine of Cups. Ooh, okay. This is exciting. Okay, so let's get into this. So, what I'm getting is for either you or your person, they are trying to turn things around. They are really trying, and they're wanting a wish fulfillment. They're wanting to feel emotionally secure in themselves, in their life, feel balanced. Predominantly, I'm getting the sense that you may feel relatively secure in yourself as of right now, working on your own finances, working on your own stability, working on your own your own job, I'm getting. So potentially you could be trying to start a business, or you're working for yourself, or you're doing something, and there's a lot of emotional fulfillment that is coming in for you, or you may be feeling in this energy already, like this sense of kind of gratitude. Maybe you're happily single right now, you're not rushing to get into a relationship of sorts, and you're focusing on self-love, and this is really beautiful. And I'm getting this quite strongly, that this potentially could be you. And I feel like this person, whoever you're dealing with, sees that, and they just see you're glowing right now, and all they want to do is come forward towards you, but potentially they may feel restricted in one way or another from coming forward towards you. They definitely want to close the gap if you live at a distance from each other, and potentially they're realizing that being apart from you, there was no growth in themselves. Like they feel like, I'm getting this sense like it's like counterintuitive. I'm getting this sense like they've had growth in their life and they've had to grow through certain things, but potentially they may feel like they've not had the growth because they've not had it with you, or they feel like they've missed out, and they've missed out on this particular growth with you. Predominantly, if they were trying to grow something else elsewhere. Like predominantly if they were dealing with a third party situation or a karmic partner or a difficult home work life or something along those lines, and that you lived at a distance from each other or something, I'm just getting this sense that there's not been very much growth in this other situation that they've been dealing with, and they're trying to turn things around and focus more on what is going to give them the emotional fulfillment, so that eventually that they can have the growth with you. And I feel like this person's trying to discern as to what they want to commit to and what they don't want to commit to, and predominantly this person is realizing that they want to have growth and commitment when it comes to their own goals, their own achievement, but also they see that you're doing this. So I feel like this person's like inspired by you, that even regardless that you may not be near each other, they feel incredibly motivated by you. And if this is like in turn motivating them to predominantly kind of move themselves forward to eventually get to where they want to be, because they haven't been in the place where they've wanted to be, it's a lot of it is down to you. And predominantly, like, they may not have even communicated this with you. I'm getting this sense of you do not know of this. Like, you don't know how special you are to this person. And you know, most likely there is a very strong soulmate connection here. I'm getting extremely like past life love connection, maybe even a divine counterpart, twin flame energy here. They definitely see you as a very strong soulmate connection, and they've most likely fallen in love with you. They are in love with you. Like, you are their 10 of cups. Like, I mean, we have this king of cups here and the ace of cups. Like, they have so much love for you, and they want to have a fresh start. They want to have a new beginning in their life, and predominantly you have been this inspired change, like, to them. Like, you've changed so much, but in such a good way. Like, I feel like you're kind of risen like a phoenix through the ashes, and they are just so inspired by you, and maybe feeling a little bit intimidated by you if they were to actually genuinely come forward here. Look at that, with coming forward to travel to see you. Oh, wow. Yeah, so they definitely want to travel to come forward towards you and see you, but potentially they may feel a little bit intimidated by you before coming forward. Like, they want to be there and jump in with like both feet, but predominantly they're having to pull back, because they don't want to feel like they're out in their depth, or out of their depth. In this, to do with this connection, because they feel so much love for you, and they've been very much up in their head. Predominantly they may have been more in their head rather than their heart space, and I feel like this person's transitioning to try to get out of that type of frame of mind, is wanting to come through. So they definitely want to take you out, they want to date you, they want to see you, they want to spend, you know, so much like time on the phone to you. They want to text you, they want to call you, they just want to be around you. But predominantly I'm getting the sense that they may be a little bit fearful that they don't have very much to offer you, and you may be a bit unsure about this person. Predominantly if they have been at a distance from you, or you've had little contact or anything to do with that, you may be fearful that even though how strong the connection is between the two of you, you may be a bit fearful that everything doesn't seem to be as clear as what it could potentially be. Like, there's a lack of transparency, and maybe you may be fearful that there may be other suitors in the mix, that they're dealing with other people, or dealing with other potential romantic options. But it's like, all the same, I feel like whatever it is that you will need to get through, you will get through it. And this person sees you as a wish fulfillment, like a dream come true. That the amount of love that they have for you is second to none, it's bar to none. And I feel like you have this love for this person as well, but predominantly you or your person have not been very open with expressing these particular feelings for quite some time. You know, you definitely have this sense of like this sense of this beautiful love. Like there's so much that can be happening here, and most likely there's a lot of potential for a brand new beginning. But what I'm getting is that most likely there's a karmic cycle of sorts that is needing to complete here, which is not necessarily finished as of yet. Like there's some unfinished business I'm getting, and potentially either you or your person are feeling a little bit stuck right now. They may be a bit fearful to put themselves out there to show you the love that they have for you, because it's like really overwhelming them. They may try to communicate to you via internet, so social media or anything like that, or even just a text message or something on your phone. But they can't get enough of you. They can't get enough of you, and all they want is to have a reconciliation and a second chance, heal your connection, especially if there's been difficulty in your relationship previously. If there was at any point where you may have felt abandoned in the connection, if they didn't show themselves to be there for you, then potentially that is all changing around. They really want to fix that. They don't want to feel in lack anymore. They don't want to be at a loss. So they want to take a chance on love, and they want to come forward towards you and show you the newfound emotional maturity that they have, from going through another cycle that has been very trying, very testing, I'm getting. And they're needing to, it's like they're needing to buck up their ideas, they're needing to sort themselves out, they're wanting to come forward, but potentially they can't do it as of right now. But they realise that the loving connection that they have between you, what you guys have, there's no accident in that. Like, they have gone through a lot in their life, and you've gone through a lot in your life. And there may have been a period of time where you may have thought that this relationship was like dead and gone, and that it wasn't going to work out, or something wasn't going to move on forward. But you both have this emotional attachment towards one another. Like, you make each other incredibly happy, and they may have been withholding their affection from you potentially for quite some time. And this could have been really difficult for you, especially if you have felt like relatively lonely in your connection, and like you've had to find your own kind of self-love and fulfillment before this person was to come around. It's like you're getting this closure for yourself before they were to come forward and offer you that closure. Yeah. Predominantly, I'm getting the sense that they could have been in another situation here. Could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus. They could have been dealing with another person, another relationship or situationship of sorts, where there was an unwanted commitment, or they found themselves in a particular commitment and they realised that it wasn't working out, and they stayed in it predominantly for practical reasons rather than emotional fulfillment. Getting that very strongly financial, but they're moving on away from that because it caused them heartbreak. I mean, look at this. Most likely dealing with a karmic partner, somebody who was very cruel, potentially vindictive, very materialistic, very selfish, focused on kind of material needs. Maybe there was a bit of a player. I mean, look at these other people. There could have been so many other people in the mix that were like relatively toxic. Look at all these like court cards that are in reverse. There's all these other people getting involved and sticking their oar in. And it's all toxic, and lies and difficulties and frustrations, and, being stuck in, pride and everything else. And potentially your person has had to go through a lot and to get themselves out of particular situations. And they're trying to strategically move on away from all of that. You see how this person is like trying to they're getting away from a situation. It's like they're getting away from all these people and deciding to free themselves, that they don't have to be trapped. And if it's going to cause a load of drama, then so be it. But your person is having this realization that they don't want to feel stuck, and they may have been in a relationship of sorts where it may have just been based on lust potentially and materialism, and they're wanting to move on away from that. They want to be able to move on forward because this other relationship was most likely superficial. It only runs skin deep. so let's clarify these majors on the table for Cancer. But if they were dealing with a third party, which could potentially be, there's some people out there who resonate with that, you know, who they were dealing with, they realised that their kind of values of what they wanted in their life didn't necessarily match up. And you know when you just grow apart from people and you kind of drift away from them and you realise that they're kind of in your life for a reason, and you may feel a bit confused at the time when you eventually separate from that person. But then it's like the bigger picture, as time takes, you know, as time heals, takes time for you to heal, then you realise that all the connections have a particular reason and a purpose, and potentially they just all kind of run its course. So why is the World here in reverse for Cancer? Woo, look at that. There's a block in communication from things moving on forward, but they definitely want to move on forward. I mean, look at that. Somebody's going to have victory and success. There's going to be a breakthrough for closing out a particular cycle, being able to move on forward. Other people are not going to like it, though, when they make these particular changes. I feel like other people are going to have to, like, they're going to really try and stand their ground to make sure that they can prevent your person from moving on forward. But your person's going to stand their ground and gain confidence in themselves and realise that they'll eventually break through any of these particular defences that these people are holding up about them, as they know in their truth about what it is that they need to do. I mean, I feel like this person is gaining this particular vision about what it is that they want for their life. Like, they're gaining this major clarity that they want balance and harmony, and they need to move on out of a situation, and they will do in divine timing. I mean, look at that. How beautiful is this? Okay, this is beautiful. They want something else, and that's the truth. Yes, they've been hurt in the past with people that most likely they weren't being able to trust, but eventually they will move on forward with that because they've changed particular beliefs about themselves, about what it is that they want for themselves. You know, what do they feel like they deserve in their life and what have you. Like, they're really changing, they're transforming. What else for this World in reverse? They've been very unstable for quite some time, but they will eventually get on out of that. There may have been a lot of people who they've dealt with who were very petty and immature, I'm getting. Yeah. There's a block here, but your person's deciding what it is that they're going to be assertive on and what they're going to give up on, and they're using their discernment to make particular decisions about what does give them the fulfillment and what doesn't. And I was saying that literally right at the beginning of the video. You know, they're using their discernment. I mean, look at this, the sword of truth here. This clarity about how to be victorious and what does your person need to give up on. And they may be getting other people, potentially older people who are older than them, doesn't necessarily have to be, or people who are very intellectual, who are giving them very sound advice. You know, I feel like very much sound advice on an emotional level, but obviously, you know, about what they should do physically and everything else, which is really quite lovely. You know, I'll take one more for the World in reverse. They're being much more assertive and fighting for what it is that they want. There are other people trying to come in between either you or your person, but what they're fighting for, what they want, is their own fulfillment and happiness, which is to be with you, with the Empress energy. This is you here. I mean, look how beautiful. You know, I know this is Taurus Libra energy, but they see you as the Empress. They see you as the prize, I'm getting. And they don't want to be up in their head about it. They've had this realization and truth that what they want is you. They want to be abundant. They want to feel free. They want to, you know, get out of any negativity. They don't want to be denied you anymore. Look at that. And in the Knight of Cups, they want to come forward towards you and express their love of how they feel about you. They're absolutely besotted with you. They're very protective of you as well. Especially if there are other people trying to come in between the two of you. They've had enough of that. They're definitely trying to protect you. But they realise as well, as seeing you as potentially as the Empress energy, that they may have to fight for you. Or there's competition for your affection. And that could be intimidating them a little bit. Because they don't want a load of other people trying to fight for your attention and your affection. Because they feel so strongly about you. You know, they see you as their partner. Why is Temperance here, please, for Cancer? It's too many. There's a lot that wants to be said. They're definitely on the way back. Look at that with the 8 of Cups in reverse. They're on the way back. They want a second chance. They want a reconciliation. Reconciliation, reunion, double. Look at that. Asking for forgiveness, wanting a second chance. And then more reconciliation energy here. And they're on the way back. Literally just said that. And we saw the 8 of Cups just now in reverse. They definitely want a second chance. What else can you get for this Temperance energy? Woo! Oh my gosh, what was that? Sorry, I didn't mean to back the camera. Oh my days, look at that. Queen of Cups, King of Cups, we have a pair here. They want to balance things out with you because they love you. You're their king and their queen. You're their empress. You're their one. You're their person. They have so much fire and passion for you. They want to communicate to you. They love you. They want to take action. This is like inspired action, and we were saying that literally at the beginning of the video, that you inspire this person. They see you as their equal. They want like a two-way love with you. They want things to be equal give and take, everything to be balanced. They have this unconditional love for you. And look, they see your worth here with the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they see your worth here with the Queen of Pentacles, and they want to be able to move on forward towards you. They're just trying to, if they've been in another situation, they're trying to gain their independence and their confidence to be able to come forward towards you. This person is incredibly, I'm getting good looking, they're really quite fit, you know, like sexy, very charming. They want to come forward towards you, like, and be very playful, I'm getting. But they also, yeah, look at that, are playful, and then we've just seen the Page of Cups. They want to bring some sort of justice to you. They want to balance, see what I've been saying, they want to balance things, they want equal things. And they'll leave whatever they need to be able to come forward towards you. Because all they want to do is resolve any issues that there may have been to come forward towards you, because they felt like they couldn't come forward towards you before, but they now want to. They realise that most likely you're getting a lot of attention from other people, and I'm getting the sense that they may not like that. And they want to show you that actually they want to be like someone to be taken seriously. You know, they want to be like a good husband, a good father, a good role model. I'm getting. This partner wants to treat you equally. They want you to feel secure and safe in their love. They'll be very considerate of you. They know that how like loving you are, and you're like, you don't judge them. You have this unconditional love for them, and they have it for you. And this is such a beautiful reading. I don't know why that 9 of Cups is here in reverse. I'm not sure why that's there. But this person's definitely felt a little bit insecure. But they want to come forward towards you. Why is that Judgment here for Cancer? This is incredibly powerful, this connection. They may not be necessarily your usual type either. 5 of Swords in reverse. They're wanting to compromise. They want forgiveness. They want forgiveness. Predominantly, I'm getting this sense that they had a lot of things that were going on in their past affecting their present. and they want to change that. And so they want to be able to come forward towards you and end any conflict that there may have been, because they may have felt relatively regretful by staying in something else. But they want to end any conflict if there has been. But I'm getting the sense that, you know, this person may have felt resistant to change. They were unsure at first, not necessarily about you, but about just their whole life. Yeah, like preventing themselves moving forward. Very stubborn, I'm getting. But then eventually there's going to be healthy and healing connection between the two of you. What else can we get here for judgment? Oh, gosh. Wow. So they're definitely coming out of hiding. If they've been away from you, they definitely felt like they missed out on an opportunity because they've just been, you know, maybe really busy. Or they're saying that they're being busy. But any unfairness between the two of you, they want to leave that all behind. Any imbalance. Because they desire you. You may have thought that they desired someone else, but actually they've been fixated on you, and all they can think about is you, and that they will need to leave whatever they need to come forward towards you. In divine timing here with the Wheel of Fortune. How beautiful. Because they're being a lot more discerning about what they want when it comes to love. Maybe they lacked confidence before, but they definitely want to come forward towards you. Potentially if they come back around, you may be a bit fearful, like they're just going to come in and cause a load of drama, and you may feel like you need to kind of leave them. But what I'm getting is that potentially they may say to you that they feel distant from you physically, but also emotionally, and they don't want to feel that distance between you anymore, and they will do whatever they feel like they need to do, or what you're asking of them to do, to fix it, because they want to move on forward with you. They know that you are meant to have something so much more. And potentially if there had been a third party or a karmic partner or anybody else in the mix, then that's coming to an end. That's coming all out. That's over. You're not going to have anybody else like coming in and stirring up a load of trouble, trying to make things, you know, more difficult than it has to be. So you could be dealing with a Libra or a Virgo as well. So we're going to go and look into the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue and see what additional messages we can have for this reading. But they are fixated on you. And they're fixated on making things right between you. They eventually want to be able to allow this beautiful relationship into their life, but you're hoping that you will allow it into their life. If you know what I mean, like they want you to allow them into your life, and they're hoping that they can muster up the courage to be able to have you in their life and feel like they are deserving of love. Like they just love you so much. Look at that. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. They want you to feel safe, like you can trust them when they come forward to flirt with you, because they absolutely will do. Passion, because there's this passion between you, and we know that. We know that there's all this love here. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So yeah, your person, if they're dealing with another situation, they're freeing themselves from it. Or you may be freeing yourself of something at this time. But all they want to do is come forward towards you. Yeah, look at that. Separation in reverse. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And I just said they definitely want to come back to you. And then the separation card is in reverse. So they want to come forward. That they want to stop the separation. I'll take one more, please. The Cancer. Oh, I guess two more. codependency, and this could be the one, and it came out reverse. Now how uncanny is that? It's crazy. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, and this could be the one. They want to let you know if there had been a third party, like this is a situation, this could resonate for a few people. They have the realization that that person who they were with was not the one. Okay, like this is pretty powerful. Okay, so let's look into the Soulmates in Separation, Unspoken Love Messages by the Serendipity Tarot, and see what you would like to say to them or what they would like to say to you, however this resonates. Well, this is a really beautiful reading, and reconciliation is written all over it. But they love you so much. Their feelings for you grow every day, and they know that more than anything, all they want to do is rekindle this connection. And they feel like you guys are meant to be. And that regardless of what difficulties you have been previously in, they know that they want to make things right, and they want you to have faith and be optimistic that everything will eventually turn out, because it will. It will do. You may have felt at times where things were a bit bleak and that things were never going to turn around and they weren't going to work and what have you, but like felt like you couldn't move on from a certain situation, or maybe your person felt like that at one point, but you will be able to move things forward. There will be a really beautiful union between the two of you at some point, and this whole thing will just feel like it was all a dream. I miss you more now that we are apart. I still feel your presence, your energy around me. I wasn't ready for what you was offering. Judgment. I'm making the decision once and for all to turn this around. Well, we know that. Look at this. Powerful. Oh, all the cards just dropped out on the floor. Sorry about that. Bottom of the deck. I know I failed you and let you down big time. I carry guilt for the way I mistreated you. Yeah. And then I am damaged and not deserving of your love. So maybe they felt like they weren't deserving of your love. But it's getting to the point now where they're changing things around, and they feel so much love for you, so much passion for you, that they can't do anything else but come forward towards you. They have to. So anyway, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. Leave us a comment. I greatly appreciate it. I will reply to those as well. If you are interested in TikTok, then I'm available there with My Way Tarot 444. So please don't get scammed by anyone, guys, as well. If you do choose to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys get an alert as to when I will post another video for you all. And I hope that you have a really good week, and we'll speak to you again soon. So please take care, and bye for now.